error. Trial and error. I'm going to get on here and I'm going to make mistakes, even with all the knowledge that I have now. You know,
what's up, y'all?
Still going to make mistakes.
What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? What's up? Cindy, you is silly. I know I'm silly, guys. So I was in here and I was just pondering, and first I want to say I'm mad because my Facebook is blocked. So this is my other Facebook. Y'all see it? Y'all see my other Facebook? I got like 4 Facebooks. So I got Cinder Owens, Cindy, yeah, yo. But I was over here and I was just, I was in my house and I was just pondering and just talking to myself because I know, like at the end of the day, if y'all don't talk to yourself, I don't know what's wrong with y'all, but I talk to myself all the time. I look, I mean, I like it, but I don't like it. I like it, but I don't like it. Like it's like on a dog, but it's like dog back there. How you like my hair? So it didn't come out like I wanted it to because my hair is not as full as it used to be. So I don't know. I'm gonna do something else to the front part. But I made breakfast. So I had it was supposed to be an omelet, but it's not an omelet. It's just a scrambled egg with scrambled omelet kind of. It has green peppers, onions, tomatoes, in which I should have cooked them when I cooked my green peppers, but I didn't. And then I have cheese, and it's 2 eggs, and I got 2 sausages and 2 pieces of bacon. TTT, right? But I was like, I was talking. So I was married once, and I came on Facebook, I came on YouTube earlier, and I edited the video in which I did talking about my ex-wife and basically the domestic violence that went on in our marriage, right? Okay, now that would kind of look a little bit better. PG one, right? So I had talked about it, and I had pretty much like put other hashtags on that clip. So hopefully I get some more of these. So I was like, I think I miss dating, right? And I was like, am I ready to date? Like, how do you know that you're ready to date? Let's Google it. How do you know when you're ready to date? Like, I go to bed and I'm just looking like I just wish I had somebody here to lay with me. Like, real talk. I want somebody to just not somebody that want to lay with me and want to have sex with me. I want somebody that's going to lay with me and oh, Cinder, let me just let you know. Just let you feel my presence. Not feel me sexually present, but feel me present. Like feel my skin. Feel, my arm rubbing up on you. Let me just touch on you. Not in a sexual way, but like in a way of connecting, right? Um, and I'm like, okay. I don't know. I think I'm ready to have somebody in my life. But it goes back to my ex-wife and me. I was like, but my ex-wife and our relationship left me or put so much trust issues in me, right? And so, now what do you mean by that? Oh my God, y'all, I have so many trust issues. I think that's why, like, I'm not as friendly as I used to be. I used to be so friendly. Oh my God, I used to be so friendly, and I'm not that way anymore. Like, I wish I was, but I'm not. I always be looking like, what did this person want from me? And I'm going to eat because I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Okay? But we're going to talk about it. So it's say, hmm, we're rounding up 13 signs that you're ready, emotionally ready to date. Okay. We're going to read those questions. We're going to see what's going to happen. We're going to see what's going to happen. But I am hungry. So we're going to eat first. How y'all doing? Question for you guys. What is the longest you guys ever been single? I'm not saying just having somebody that you having sex with. Good morning, darling. Y'all know, I don't know. I like eating with this teeth on, right? I've been single since 2014. Mm. Anybody who don't know, that's new to the channel, y'all know I'm missing a tooth. Okay. Um, but I've been single since. Well, I want to say legally single since. Or I'm gonna say, because me and my wife wasn't really like together. Together, we were still living together, but we wasn't together like in 2014, right? Mm, I left my wife for the first time. Like I was going back March the 17th. I packed up my Honda Civic, okay, and I'm like, fuck this, I'm going. And when I was leaving, she busted my window out, and I ran the foot over. I don't know if I ever told you that. I ran the foot over on my with my car, but I went back because I love my ex-wife, y'all. Y'all hear me? She was crazy, but I loved her. And it's so sad to keep saying that. Like, oh, I loved her. Like, I loved my ex-wife. I don't know. Maybe because it was so dysfunctional that I loved her, but whatever. What? Damn. 33 years. How old are you? So, when I left my wife, right, I was like, oh, I'm ready to date. But then I was also saying to myself, like, I don't know how long I'm going to be single. And I felt like I was getting old. And I was like, I just want me a baby because, like, when we was together, when my ex-wife and I was together, she never tried. She always tried to get pregnant. And praise God, thank you, Jesus, that God didn't give her no kid. Right? I'll give a hand clap because, but she never got pregnant because I probably would have stayed. Right? So I left my ex-wife on March the 17th. I'm calling my baby father like, I'm ready to have a baby. And I don't know if I ever told y'all this. I'll tell y'all. I never clip it. I really didn't care who my baby was, right? So I was online. I was looking for baby daddies, like certain sperm donors. Da 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 da. Cinder, you is lying. Why I'm going to lie? I'm honest, right? So my stepfather was like, I don't want you to have somebody you don't know. Da 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 da. And which I think that would have been a better solution for me because I was looking for people who actually wanted to have kids. My stepfather didn't want to have a baby. He gave me a baby because you know I wanted one. But my stepfather is with children. Six children. The oldest one is 33. The youngest is 21. We've been married since. Oh my. I got my cousin that year. But anyway, so instead of having a guy who actually wanted a kid, I got a baby daddy who actually just gave me my baby because of the fact I wanted a baby. So that's why like y'all don't see my baby father. I mean he's around, but whatever. Anyway, so Herbert, I left my ex-wife and I was like, okay, I'm ready to date, but I want me a baby too, right? So was trying to get pregnant, it didn't happen. Then I met this girl. We gonna call her Chris. I met Chris, and we both was like, oh, we don't want to. I was like, I don't want no girlfriend. I just want somebody that's gonna be in my house, and you know what I mean. Whenever you at my house, I'm ready to smack down, right? So, um, me and Crystal, it doesn't matter. She's not gonna watch this video. I don't care. So me and Crystal or whatever, I think we was talking for like I don't know, maybe like 2 months, maybe a month, right? And I never told her that I was trying to get pregnant. So I guess I was like I was de-indicting it. You know, if y'all know what that means, I don't know what's wrong with y'all. So um me and her was intimate. I believe we was intimate, I believe. Right? And I ended up getting pregnant. Like I was with her, but I was with my baby father too. And I got pregnant on the 18th of April. How do you know? Because trust me, I know. I got pregnant on the 18th of April. I found out I was pregnant on May the. I had an intuition that I was pregnant May the 2nd, right? Because my niece kept touching my boobs and it was hurting or whatever. So I ended up telling her. I think I told the girl that I was pregnant. Um, of course she was mad, but this is my thing. I'm like, no woman can get me pregnant, and I really wanted me a child. So me and her stopped talking, and I was just like, most lesbians, most studs, AGs, what's the other word? Stems. They don't like to date women who have kids, and I was like, you know what? Let me just put off dating, right? So then somehow Crystal came back around. We started talking again, right? Um, she didn't like the way that I parent. Mm, She didn't like the way that I parent, but I don't care. That's my son, and I was like, okay. So I stopped talking to Crystal, and that been what 2. It was right before Casey's third birthday. I mean, fourth birthday, I think. I think Casey was 3, I think, and his birthday he was turning 4, right? But Casey had got sick, and she inquired about Casey, so I was like, forget it. But let's go back to dating. I'm like, I'm ready to date now, right? But I got this whole thing where with dating, one, Casey don't know that I like women. What? How can you not know? Everybody asks me that. I don't sit around and have a conversation like, hey, yeah, Casey, by the way, mommy like women. My son is 4. My son is 5, and I don't think that that's a conversation that I have with him. Like just ordinarily. I did tell him one time that I like girls. I did tell him one time, but I didn't say, hey, yeah, Casey, mommy a lesbian, da 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 whatever. Because I said it, and it was like out one ear, well, in one ear, out the other ear, and he didn't pay no mind. But like now, I'm looking like I want somebody in my bed, and I'm looking like most lesbians do not like women who have kids. And everybody like, what you mean by that? Like I go on here. I tried to go on here yesterday and pretty much see it, but it wasn't nobody that said no kids, and it's just crazy to me, right? I'm like, oh, because I'm looking for it, I can't see it. But then I have trust issues with my ex-wife. Well, not with my ex-wife, but because of my ex-wife, right? My ex-wife was seasonal. She had the seasonal depression or whatever. And what the heck? What is that? Seasonal depression is someone who actually have an imbalance in their head, right? When the seasons change. And basically they get sad and they get depressed and like just like depression. Somebody who's suicidal, so that was my wife. But like I'm like, if I could have loved that person, right, who was pretty much so not for me, right? Who am I to trust myself, right? Now. But I know that, like to be with me is to know that I am a mom first, right? Because I love my son, and like I don't want somebody that's going to have like issues like my ex. Like I remember one time when with her nephew, she hit him, but she hit him for something that she should have said something to him. And I'm like, why would you do that? That's my nephew. Da da da. I'm looking like, well, damn, like. But she was military, so military people are like really, really rough or whatever. And I said I was going to answer some questions and see if I was ready to date, right? When oh, wait a second. And my husband doing which one is oh, so you have a gay son. Oh. So I have a question for you. Did you always know your son was going to be gay? Like was there any signs that your son was gay when he was a little kid? Right here. When do you know when you're ready to date? How long should someone how long should someone know someone before starting to date? Mm, talking a rough rule of 2 months. What? 2 months of okay. Five signs that you're ready to start dating again after a breakup, according to a relationship therapist. Okay, let's see what they say. Where's the signs? Uh, excuse me, y'all. You use healthy coping strategies when you're stressed or upset. 3 times you can heal the wounds from a past relationship. That there's no hard and fast rule about how soon you should go back on a date again after breaking up after a breakup. Okay, so these is just this is not what I actually wanted. I wanted just like questions, questions. My son is. Mm. So where is everybody calling from? I'm calling from like really calling from. Where everybody from? Like I'm so used to being on chat lines. Oh my god. Ugh. 10:28. That's an 18:20. I'm mad. But no, I think I'm really ready to date. Like the only time I was, talking to people. I talked to two people. Was it two? I'm lying. I'm lying. I'm lying. Right? How many people have I talked to? Okay, we're gonna dive into this. When I first left my ex, right? Um, I went to Pride, right? I went to Pride, and I feel like I got throw up. And when I went to Pride, and I had like little to nothing on. So, what you mean you had little to nothing on? Y'all want to see? I think I got a picture. So anyway, I went to Pride and I ended up like flirting. Lord Jesus, I'm bad at flirting. But it was this girl who worked at the T-Mobile, right? And I wanted to, yeah, me. Like she was just so cute to me. She was light skinned. She had dreadlocks. She was a little thickums. She was a little thickums. Okay. Yeah. So no, nasty. Oh, this is my outfit for Pride. Look, y'all. You all see that? So it was a pair of shorts that I had on. These shorts was too what was they was pants, but I cut them, right? And this was a five and below shirt, right? And it was like, what did it say? The unicorn made me do it, but it was rainbow print, and I just like the shirt was a little bit too little, so I just ripped the shirt and made it like yeah. And then y'all know I used to have my hair used to be a little bit longer than this, right? So I had twisted my hair down here, and this is what I had on. I don't have no real pictures. I don't have no real pictures of this because yeah. Mm. But anyway, the girl she worked at T-Mobile, and she had like they had like a stand at Pride or whatever, and I was just like, you was just so cute. I'm like, Lord Jesus, and we ended up exchanging numbers, and we talked for like a little minute. But like, I don't know if I ever told y'all. I think I told y'all this. I don't know, man. It's in one of my videos. She was the girl who didn't eat the box, and I was like, "You don't what? You don't eat the box? You don't eat the box? You not gay, right?" So, that didn't work. Like I remember, I gave her an orgasm, not with my mouth, but just some way. I gave her an orgasm, and that was that. Hey, love. So then I talked to her. So that was what was her name? We're gonna call her T-Mobile because I don't remember her name was Tamika. I think her name was Tamika, right? So then after her, I talked to a girl named Jay, and Jay was off a chat line, and Jay, like her profile picture, she was off a POF. Her profile picture on POF, she was just so, oh my goodness. I like attractive women, right? So she was attractive. But when I met Jay, Jay didn't look like her profile picture. Jay had piercings all over her face. Like 4 or 5 piercings down here. Her tongue was pierced everywhere. Her like right here was pierced. Her nose was pierced like in 3 spots. Up here was pierced. Like just piercings everywhere. Um but damn, you was a whole Cinder. What the I'm about to tell her myself. So with Jay, um, I had what car I had? I think I had the black Honda Civic, right? Yeah, I had the black Honda Civic, and I was going to Jay house every now and then, and like we was intimate. Oh God, yeah, we was intimate, but that was like right around when me and Crystal was like messing around too, because um I ended up talking to Jay when I was pregnant. Like I was talking with her when I was pregnant, and like she was like, "Yeah, because I want to get married." Da 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 da. I'm looking like whatever, but she was like really controlling to me. And like one time we had an argument, and I was like, "No." Like when I get in arguments, I don't like people after that. Like my son was like, "Cause you don't give people a goddamn chance. You just cut them off real quick." I'm like, "Okay, whatever." So then I went over her house, and like whenever we had some crabs from she lived out Owens Mills, and we had crabs, and it was mill crabs. I'm like, I don't like these crabs. They nasty because they don't have the only stuff inside of it. And she was like, girl, because you don't know what she's talking about. But then I remember we was drinking, and that's all she liked me to do was drink. I guess I was more nastier to her when I was drunk because like I wasn't really like attracted to her, but like we'd already had sex, whatever. Um, but then I remember like um not talking to her for a while, and then going back, and she was like, Cinda, I just want to see you, Cinda. I just want to see you. So I think I was pregnant, right? So between April and May, because I don't think I was already like it was in the midst of me trying to get pregnant. So this means I was talking to, damn, Cinda. This means I was talking to her, and I was talking to Chris, right? So she wanted me to drink, and I'm like, no, I can't drink. I can't drink, right? And I think did we have sex that night? We might have did. We might have had sex that night. But then, like I probably found out I was pregnant. I cut that off. So that was Chris. I mean, no, that was Jay. Then I had my homegirl. my homegirl D, not Danella, just somebody else, not the girl who came up here from Virginia, but my homegirl D. I remember, you know, I was attracted to her, but she was a big girl, but I didn't like how big she was. I didn't like her shape of her bigness, right? And I remember like, did we kiss? We probably kissed, and I gave her, yo, you was a hoe. I got her off once too, and then like I was like, I didn't like this, right? I didn't like it. I mean, I did got, I got her to orgasm, so that's like four people, right? J, Chris, J, D. So that's three. That's three. No, that's four. Chris, J, D, Tamika. Um, then when I was doing Uber, right? Cindy, you about to tell all your little secrets. I had this boy get in my car. His name was Kelly, right? And I picked him up from like uh I picked him up from, if y'all here in Baltimore, y'all know what I'm talking about. So it used to be the old Greyhound station across the street from a hotel, and it's across the street from McDonald's. And it's like where the truckers go at. I don't know what you call that thing or whatever. So I picked him up, and he was like dirty. Not dirty in the bad way, but dirty. He worked on cars, and like I found him very attractive. And I was like, okay. I'm like, okay. You know, I really don't find people attractive, but I wasn't attracted to him with how he looked. I was attracted to him because he kept trying to get at me, right? And I was like, no, I'm good. You know, I'm driving him to where he got to go or whatever. I'm like, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. But he was very attractive. So he was like, and I think the first time, nothing happened. I didn't exchange him with my phone number. Damn, Cinda. So then I ended up getting him again. And he was like, can I just take you out? I'm like, all right. But like thing with Kelly was Kelly didn't drive, right? But I'm like, all right, we can go with, you can take me out, whatever. You buy, I eat. Oh, this is juicy. So anyway, this is when I lived in my old apartment, the apartment that before I moved here. So I ended up giving Kelly my phone number, and then like Kelly lived with his grandmother or something, but Kelly was Kelly like 20 something? I'm in my 30s. So Kelly might have been like 26, 24, right? So I remember when we went to eat at like a Jamaican spot, right? And we didn't do nothing else other than that, but we went to the Jamaican spot. I got my curry because that's what I like. And then I was like, well, we can go to my house. And this is when Kason is born. Kason is here now, right? So Kason probably was like maybe two. He had to be around like two, right? And I took Kason was with either with Mia or with Sade. So I took Kelly back to my house, right? But like I'm about to tell on myself. So I'm like, all right, like if things lead one to another, we talked for a while. Um, One thing about Kelly that I like, he kissed. Like he kissed really good. Like I don't know if told y'all this. I don't know if I ever told y'all this, but I kiss. I love to kiss. Like kissing is a go for me. So anyway, me and Kelly is kissing. Like we always would kiss in a car, and like kissing Kelly was not like, if y'all ever watch Peach Magazine, right? Let me just and how her and Daddy kiss. I don't kiss dirty like that, but I kiss like a porn star, right? Like if you kiss me and I like you, and like the feelings is mutual, baby, it's going to always end up sexual, right? So like I would kiss Kelly, and he was like, "You kiss like a porn star." I was like, "What?" He like, it's just so sexual. I was like, okay, whatever. So anyway, Kelly is at my house at this one time, and like I'm on my cycle, right? But I use tampons most of the time, right? And it was like not my first day, not my second day, but like my third, fourth, or fifth day, right? So Kelly is over my house, right? And about to tell him myself. So anyway, Kelly over my house, and we ended up fooling around, right? And like he played with my stuff, and I got off. I got off. Mm. But Cindy, ew, you nasty. You was on your yeah. And this is the only part that messed me up. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for this? If I'm going to be with a man, right? I like a man to be blessed. Cinda, what do you mean by that? I like a man that's going to be blessed. Like, don't come step at me with the 6 inch. I don't like that. Don't come step at me if you are enlarged and you are like a hot dog. I'm not gonna like that. Kelly had it was long. I think it was long. It probably like 7.5. It was 8, but it looked like an uncooked hot dog. That sounds so bad. And as soon as I seen it, I was like, yeah, like I didn't say it out my mouth. I was like, mm. And I go back like, oh no, I don't like this. Mm-mm, no, mm-mm. So anyway, I took Kelly back home because I know Kelly didn't drive, and I never talked to Kelly again. Um, so who else? Kelly, that's like 6. Um, that man Crystal started talking again, I think, because that was like when Casey was about to be 2. Like Casey was like 3. I don't know how women Crystal started talking about talking again. Let me see who else. Who else I talked to? Oh, we can call him Eddie. Eddie. That was what another boy. Say what? Another boy? Sometimes boys can get in, but not always. So Eddie came in or whatever, and I was attracted to Eddie, but with Eddie, right? It was supposed to be like us giving each other sensual massages, right? And this happened around what? Was it like December of last year? Was it December of last year? Nope, not December last year because I was here. Um, December 2021. No, 2020. December 2020. Right. Um, I was attracted to Eddie, and Eddie was 25, 25, or was it 24? He was either 24 or 25, and with him, like it was cool to be around him. And then like when it came to us being intimate, right? Like the first time we did it, like I cried. I was like, oh. He like, you good? I'm like, I'm good. I'm like, I'm just not used to this. I don't like that part. I'm like, and it always gets to me. So he quote unquote was the first guy that I had sex with other than my son's father, right? And I think we did it twice. Maybe we did it twice. The first time was mediocre. The second time, like I told you guys, I like sensual massages. Like I'm really into sensual massages. So like I knew he was coming. Casey wasn't home, and you know, got the whipped cream, got the strawberries, and he was like, "What's that for?" I said, "I'm about to show you something." Right? And at first, I started on his back, and I massaged him. Um, I put the whipped cream on him. I put the strawberries on him. Bam. He like, oh my god, I never had this done to me before. I'm like, for real? You're 25 years old. You never had this done for you? So anyway, then I started on his back, and then I flipped him around or whatever. And yeah, I so I remember I put like whipped cream on his boobies or whatever and licked it off. He was like, Cinda, ain't no woman ever do this to me. Ouch. But with him, he had a whole boom. And I was like, I don't like to share. Like, if I'm going to be intimate with you, it got to be me and me only. Like, I'm a very sexual person. So, I don't know. Nowadays, I just want somebody that's going to belong to me. Like, nobody else. No, I don't want nobody else to benefit from what I teach you sexually. Cindy, you talk like you a beast, honey. It's only if I like you though. Like if I like you and like we have a like a emotional connection, right? There's no avenue, no street, no river, no mountain that I wouldn't cross to please you, right? I'm not bringing nobody else into the bedroom though, right? So I just gotta find somebody that can meet um my sexiness or my, oh, I'm mad. Can y'all see that? Y'all see it? So yeah. She said, "Oh, this is juicy." I told y'all if y'all ask me questions, right? I gotta take my tea out. I gotta take my tea out. If y'all ask me questions, right? I have a lot of juicy stories, but you guys don't ask questions. Y'all just watch. Don't say hi to me. Just constantly watch. Like, ask me a question. Be like, Cinda, what is the nastiest thing you ever done in your life? Where's the most sexual person? I mean, place you ever had sex? Have you ever got caught having sex? Have you ever had a threesome? I mean, would you ever have a threesome? Would you ever do it again? Mm. What's your favorite sexual position? Like, I want some juicy. Like tomorrow, I'm getting crepes tomorrow, and for Mother's Day, I will be doing a Q&A. I don't think I would do a quick Q&A. It's going to be live, right? But it's going to be for my members only, right? So, oh my god, I'm gonna say if y'all want to hear me live and talk to me live, right? On my seafood boil, right? Most definitely become a member. It's only $5. It's only $5. It's only $5. Mm. And I'm gonna be drinking because I'm gonna be drinking. I'm gonna be drinking, and I'm supposed to be inviting somebody over, but I don't know.
I don't know. I just don't like people.
I just don't like people. Um, this another girl. This another girl that I wanted to talk to, but I don't know. She I was doing Lyft. I was doing Lyft, right? So did you always giving out your numbers? Yeah, I did. So her name was Kay, or her name not was Kay. Her name is Kay. I give my number out to a lot of people in Lyft. So her name is Kay, and when she got in my car, I was like, because like when you see me, you won't say, "Oh, she's gay" or "Oh, she like women," right? But when I seen her, I liked her. I think she had blue or gray dreadlocks, not gray, blue or green dreadlocks in her hair. And I picked her up from like where Mondawmin Mall, like I think where the Family Dollar was or where Ross was at. And yeah, I don't know. Let me see if I can get her over here, y'all. Look, who boobies are they? All right, I'm winding down. Oh my god. Oh my god, he's so too woo. He's so too. This is my. I don't know. 25th, 26th. How old were 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89. I think it's my 26th birthday. Look, look at me with no titties. Oh my god. I always wish I had big titties, y'all. I always been in that itty bitty titty committee. Mm, mm, mm. All right, guys. I done talked enough. Y'all not talking back to me. Y'all not talking back to me. That's called okay. All right, guys. I'm gonna try to get somebody to be over here with me and have a chit chat. All right, but what the fuck? I just talked to her yesterday. All right, guys. I'm going to see if I can get somebody over here and have a chit chat with. Right? But for right now, juices. If you have any questions that you guys want to ask me, most definitely don't hesitate. Don't be scared. I don't bite unless you want me to. All right? For real. I don't bite unless you what? Come on. But for right now, all I want is a kiss. Come on. Mwah.